Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mod. So this is the Protean blaster. There's a 3D printed blaster, and I actually had this actually has a cool backstory. So if you remember, over a year ago, I reviewed my Gryphon from Xbox Games. I took that Gryphon in July to an event, and it's a really extreme heat, and long story short, it basically melted and it kind of bent. So the blaster was non-usable. It was curved from like here back. It went to the, the whole back end was kind of warped that way because it was an indoor event. I left it in the bag and it was underneath the bench in the shade, but because it was so hot outside, it basically melted the blaster over the rest of the things that were in the bag there. So rest in peace, the Gryphon that I had. But I had somebody in our group take the internals out and put it into this Protean blaster, which actually has, I believe, feels like the same grip as a Gryphon. Just a little bit more modular kind of thing. And I like it a lot, actually. He did the colors very nicely. Because then he did the gray, the black, and the red. Black and red being my colors, gray optional. Now I will say that this orange piece for safety is, you can't take that out. It does twist and pull out. So you see like there's a little notch in there. You just put back in, just like that. But like I said, this is modular, so you could print different front ends to switch it out, and there's little pins here if you can see them. There's one here, 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 and here. And if you take all those out, you can actually get into parts of the blaster. Actually, it might be easier to push them out this way. Yeah. So one here. One here. And as you'll see that there's actually 3 long ones and 1 short one. The short one goes in the bottom of this part right here. There we go. You pull them all out like so. And this is actually how he shipped it too. So it's very very nice. So once you do that, you can lift this up, I believe. And it should pop off the top of the cage here. There you go. And then you're in, basically. Now, these 2 wires connect, the positive and the negative, so I'm just going to leave them as is. But you see that they run down those channels, which is nice. He's got some worker cages in there, so very, very cool. And yeah, everything connects via that wiring, basically, and the pins. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back together, of course, like so. Alright, so once it's back together, you're ready to go. Now there are some railing here on the bottom for a foregrip if you like, some up here of course for your tactical sights and stuff. The battery actually goes into the back here. I've already started opening it because it was, these screws were in there pretty tightly and they're kind of a pain to get to just because they're so close to the rest of the blaster. But once you open it, it is connected by a XT60 connector here, if we can get to it. And there we go. So as you can see, XT60 connector, which we will be taking a 3S LiPo, charging up, and throwing it in there and see what we get. Now what I want to see is what it shoots with, our worker Gen 3s, of course, and then I also want to test the magazine compatibility. Now, I've already kind of tested the magazine stuff, just our general stuff. I will say one thing, and this hasn't happened since I think I had my Lepus from, oh God, who did I get it from? Anyway, when I had my Lepus 2 years ago or so, it had a very tight mag well, and you basically had to jam the magazine in there. This one has slightly the same problem, so maybe a little sanding inside may be needed, but Let's test some magazines while we're talking about it. So we have the Worker 18. There you go. You have the Worker Dragon mag. There we go. You can see how hard it is to take it out. Your Worker 15s. Those are probably going to be your best fit just because of how hard it is to pull out. Your Worker Tachi mags. Actually, it does feel very nice. Actually, that's not bad at all. I actually like that the best so far. Very smooth, it locks in. I may run that in it. I've never run a Tachi mag in any of my blasters ever. This may be the first one. We have the Unicorn mag. There we go. Kind of fits the same as a 15. Game Face Prime mag. Never know which way it goes. Oh, there it goes. Yep, same. Kodas. Okay, Kodas might be better. Yeah. Okay, this is designed for a Koda, I believe. And black and red fits nicely with the rest of it. So, yeah, definitely Kodas. Kodas and Tachis, it feels like, are the best. The other ones are a little bit fatter. I think it's because of the lips. Yeah, if you look, it's the lips. So, yeah. Anything with the fat lip, insert that song here. Probably is going to be a problem in there, but anything with these kind of lips, I think it'll be fine. We can try some guard zone stuff. X shot, long shot. No. Yeah. Nothing dart zone or X shot will fit in here. So it seems like you can friction fit the others that are by Worker and similar ones like the Game Face and the Unicorn mags by XYL. But the two that I would probably keep in it is probably the Tachi or the Kodas, just for the fit. It's actually very nice for those. But so we're gonna load up probably a Koda here and charge up this battery and see what it does on the chronograph. So see you guys in a second. All right, guys, I went ahead and load up. All right, guys, I went ahead and charged up this 3S LiPo battery. We're gonna plug it in and let's see what it does here. So let's match up the red with the red, black with the black. Let's see here. Just like so. Go ahead and give it a little test while it's out. Sounds good. All right, put that battery in there. Put the stock back on. I'll go ahead and screw that stock on and load up the mag and we'll go to the door. All right, guys, here we are at the door with the Protean blaster, along with a Koda magazine filled up to the brim with some Worker Gen 3 darts. Let's see what it do over the chronograph here. 119, 132, 118. 134, 129, 110, 119, 108, 119, 124, 99, 119, 108, 126, 130, 120, 129, 133, 104, 108, 126, and we're out. Now, I know I probably edited that part a lot, but I don't know if you guys can hear it. The trigger wasn't going back to its normal position for me to fire. That's why you saw a couple of low shots. I think it's supposed to average between 125 and 130 for like HVZ style, which I can see. But there's a problem with the trigger. It's not going back to its originally stated area. So it's getting stuck right here when it comes out. And I have to kind of like watch. There's a notch that it's getting stuck on. I don't know if I have to sand that down or what. But yeah, it's getting a slight problem. So may have to open it, I don't know. Or send it back to Jacob. Oh yeah, by the way, this is by at Death Tree or Jacob. He made it for me. So yeah, I might need to talk to him about that. But I guess when it works or when it fires correctly, it's hitting 125, 130, so not bad. I like the look a lot. I actually like the look better than the Gryphon, which this came out of, basically. And I do love that it's modular. That is very cool, especially if you have a 3D printer and you can print all the different bodies for it, all the fronts. I say go ahead and print you one or get you one made. But yeah, if you guys like it, let me know what you think down below. Other than that, please like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right? Bye.